Alrighty, today we're going to try and draw angles on our paper. You'll need the math sheet that has about 6 rectangle boxes on the front side and 4 more boxes on the back side of the sheet, and then some lines, whether it's parallel, intersecting, or perpendicular. To draw angles, we need to begin by drawing a ray. Okay? This is a ray. Has an endpoint. Usually make it a dot. We call that the vertex. You're going to place your pole of your protractor on that. So you're going to need a protractor again today. So that's always the first thing you're going to do. Is you're going to start out, put a vertex, and drawing a ray. Okay? That's your first step. I'm talking about every problem you do today, you're going to start, draw an endpoint, and draw a ray. Which way that ray goes will be up to you. Second step, you're going to place the hole of your protractor on the endpoint of the ray, right there, when you have your problem, when you draw your own. Then you're going to line up the ray with the line that extends from 0 to 180 degrees on the protractor, and I will show you that on the next slide. Or you're going to find the measurement desired on the outer or the inner circle and mark a point on your paper, depending on which way you draw your ray, to your right or to your left. And finally, move your protractor and draw a ray connecting the mark to the endpoint of your first ray. So I'm going to go through these 5 steps. Always starts by drawing a ray. Then you're going to see what number you need. You'll line up your protractor. You'll find that number that it matches an acute number or an obtuse number, or maybe it's a right number. Then you'll make a little mark on your paper to show where that dot is. Then move your protractor and then draw your second ray, and it should look like an angle. Here we go. Let's begin. As you can see on your screen, I'm going to draw a 50-degree angle. Okay? I already have my ray. I'm going to put my endpoint on. Now I got to take my protractor and move it so that it is right on that. It's going through the 0, 180 line on the bottom, right there. So that's going good. Now, my second step then is to find the 50 degrees. I'm on the inner circle. So I'm going to look on the inner part and find where 50 is. It's 50 and 130 are right across from each other. So I'm going to make a mark right there. Okay? That's so it looks like it's by 130 on the outside, but it's 50. I need to have an acute angle. So it can't be way on the other side and look really large. Once I have that, now I'm going to move that protractor out of the way. And I'm going to make a line from here down to my vertex over here. I will use the marker so it's nice and straight. And I get it going right through. Okay, now I've got a nice little ray there. I put the arrow on the outside. I have just drawn my ray. So from here to there is 50 degrees, and this is acute. Okay? So the hard part is just finding that number when you go up. Second one. Okay, I've drawn my ray already. Here it is. But notice I'm going this direction this time. That means I'm going to need the outer circle. When the ray goes to the left, okay, then I need the outer circle. So I'm going to take my protractor, put it right in the spot. Make sure it's going through the 0, 180 on the bottom. Right along the bottom of that protractor. Coming out of your little hole that you'll have on it. You should see a 0 and a 180. I want to draw on this one a 90. Well, I know 90 is a right angle. So it's got to look like a little box in between. I go on the outside here because I went on this side. I'm going to try and find 90. Move it all the way up, and here it is. Take a little mark at 90. Now I'm going to move my protractor out of the way. there's our 90-degree angle. Okay? So from here, I put a little box in to show it's 90, but from there to there, 90 degrees. And that is, as I said, a right angle. So two rays when you're doing it. Okay? The one on this one, I want to draw is 110 degrees. Okay? So 110 degrees. I'm going to move my protractor into position, getting that spot right in the center. This got me right on it. Get my little vertex there. Okay, I got my ray going through 0, 180. Since I went to the right with my ray, so right ray goes right, I need the inner circle numbers. The ones on the inside. Gotta find 110. Well, 0 right there. Moving on up till I find 110, and 110 is right across from 70. So I'll make a mark on my paper there. Your protractor, maybe you could write in by 110 on the inside. I can't do that with mine, or maybe I can't. I don't know how to do it. I'm going to move it on out. Get my little end point in there. Now I go down and draw my ray using my protractor. Go right through my mark. Okay, nice looking angle. Okay, so from this angle up to there is 110 degrees. What kind is that? It's bigger than a right angle, so it's obtuse. When you do your assignment, just draw it like that and write the number in and label it. Okay, this one, I want to draw one that's 20 degrees. Maybe you know what that looks like. That's going to be pretty small. I'll put a little vertex on my ray. I want to get this point right there. My protractor right on the 0 to 180 over there. Oops, gotta move it back in. Okay. I got it on. I want to go to 20. Since I went to the right with my ray over here, I'm going to use the inner circle numbers again. And that's where, after you get used to it, you'll know which numbers to go to, depending on which way you draw your ray. I always draw it to the right. You do that, you always use the inner. Okay, so it starts at 0, 10, 20. I can't mark on the inside. You probably can with your protractor, so I got to mark over here where I think 20 is. There we go. Even though it looks by 160, it is the inner part. Oops. Move that out of the way. I'll use my tool that I can draw a straight line. Make sure you use your protractor. Go right through that mark. And there we go. We have a nice looking acute angle because it's only 20 degrees. So from here to there, 20 degrees. We want to write that in there, and we want to write acute on our paper. We got it taken care of. Hey, it's going okay? Here's a 135, and you'll notice I wrote it so that the angle, or I drew the angle so that it's going to the left. It's going this way. When it goes to the left, my ray, I've got to use the outer circle numbers. The outer circle numbers. So I'm going to the left. So move my protractor down. Got to get that nice spot right on the 180. Go straight across. So this ray right here. Oops. I got to get my other thing a minute. This ray right there is going right through my 0, 180 on the bottom. I've got to find 135 using the outside. So I'm going to start on the outside numbers because I went to the left. Find 130. Halfway between 130 and 140 is right there. So make a little mark. do the outside. Switch with my markers so that I can get it nicely. Move my ray protractor out of the way. Now go right through there. See, I drew that with my hand, so it's not straight. So I'll be able to tell if you use a protractor or not. So I don't like that, so I'm going to erase that. Still got my little nice little mark over there. Now I better move it back into place. I'm having some trouble here getting it back. There we go. Okay, make my mark at 135. Right there. Now I'm going to move it out of the way. Get my ray, which I forgot to put a little. Back to this. And go right through that. There we go. Sorry for that little mix up there. Now why I did that, I have no idea. There we go. Okay, here's my vertex right there. Hopefully it's big enough you can see that. From there to there, draw a little arrow. That's definitely 135 degrees, way bigger than 90. And we write by it obtuse. Okay, 105. Take my mark. Notice this one also goes to the left. So it's over here. So I'm going to put it down, use the outer circle. Get it right on the 0 to 180. Find 105, so we're in the outside. I find 100, 110, get right between it. Make my mark. Move my protractor. Oops. Sometimes I do that. Not so good. Move it right there, back into play. Not sure how to get there, but I need to move that out of the way. Go right through my spots. A couple of little boo-boos there. Sorry. There's 105 from here to there. Disregard this thing right there. That would be my 105 degrees. This would be an obtuse. 105 degrees. We label it and we write it. Last one, 15 degrees, very tiny. Move it down, so it's right on the vertex. This one goes to the right, so I'm going to use 0. Got to get right here, very tiny, between the 10 and the 20 on the inside because it goes to the right. So I'm using the inner circle. Move my ray out of the way. My protractor, sorry. Get my ray. That you hurry up. Got it down. Make sure I got my vertex there. Disregard this little one. I'm good. But from here to there, very tiny, 15 degrees. That is obtuse. Okay, so each time you do it, start with one ray, make your vertex, bring your protractor down, and get it. The last part of your assignment, there are 3 problems. On parallel, when the lines don't get any closer. Intersecting, the lines cross over. And if they cross over at a right angle, if you put your protractor on the 2 lines and it gets a 90 degrees, then it's called perpendicular. So watch for that, but look on the next page in your math book. It will describe parallel, intersecting, and perpendicular. Hope you have success.